Welcome to class. We're gonna do a 30-minute Vinyasa flow where we're focusing especially on strengthening the core and the arms and the shoulders. And we're gonna get started in an extended child's pose. So make your way there, bringing the knees as wide as mat, big toes to touch, hips onto the heels, extending the arms long in front, melting the forehead down into the mat. Taking a moment here to just settle in, arriving on your mat and in this moment. Letting go of any thoughts or anything that happened today or yesterday or whatever is going on in your life right now. And bringing your full awareness inside the body and to your breath. Let's take a deep inhale in through your nose, fill up your lungs. And deep exhale out through the mouth. One more like that. Deep breath in, fill up. And exhale, sigh it out. And then close your lips, breathing through the nose only. And finding a deep and steady breath that we can maintain throughout our practice. And if you'd like to set an intention, one intention I currently like a lot is to accept everything the way it is in this moment. So not putting any pressure on myself of how strong I should be moving, how well I should be mastering each pose, but just accepting what is, letting it be what it is, and appreciating my body for what it does for me in every moment. So you can set that intention for yourself. And then we're gonna start to rise up, coming onto the shins, bring your hips onto the heels, and then interlace the fingers all the way down to the webbing and draw the palms away from you, straightening the arms and then rounding the spine, chin to your chest, leaning back. And with the inhale, interlace the hands now behind the spine, bring your palms together, open the chest and draw the arms away from you. Exhale, interlacing the arms, reaching the palms away. And with the inhale, opening the chest, arching the spine, finding a back bend and reaching the palms up. One more time, exhale to round, reach the palms forward. And inhale to lift the chest, opening the spine. And then release the palms and bring them down into the mat, coming onto all fours. And moving straight into our downward facing dog. So tuck the toes, lift the hips up, start to pedal into the feet, bending the knees, moving the hips from side to side. Feel out your down dog. Stretching into the back sides of the legs. Making sure all 10 fingers are spread super wide. And then come high onto your toes and roll all the way forward into your plank pose. So finding our plank and staying here for a couple of breaths. Come high onto your toes and press the mat away from you. So try not to collapse into the shoulders here, but keep the shoulders protracted. So you can imagine as if someone is holding their hand on top of your shoulder blades and you're trying to push into that hand. And then connecting to your breath. So coming back to the breath that we established in the beginning of the practice. Can you keep that breath while being in a pose like plank pose? So trying to find steady and deep inhales, filling the rib cage, and also steady and full exhales out. Now slowly sink the hips towards the wrists, staying on the toes, so finding our upward facing dog with the toes tucked. And then bend the knees and arch your spine, sending the hips back, coming back into our down dog. Let's do a couple of more like that. Inhale, round forward and sink the hips all the way to the wrists. And exhale, bend your knees and send the hips back. Let's do 2 more like that, rounding forward into your plank and then coming into our upward facing dog with the toes tucked and sending the hips all the way back. Last one, round forward and then lift the chin and sending the hips all the way back, meeting back in our downward facing dog. Let's take a full breath in here and a full breath out. Let's come back high onto the toes and roll forward into our high plank, pausing here, keeping the shoulders protracted. So press the mat away, trying not to strain the wrists here. So try not to lean back with the hips like this, but keep everything in alignment. So shoulders on top of the wrists, high on the tippy toes, and keep breathing fully here. So come back to your breath that is carrying us through this pose. If it ever gets too much, of course you can lower your knees down, but try to stay with it. So keep breathing fully, inhaling in, exhaling out. One more time, last inhale in here, and exhale, melt the hips down, come into your upward facing dog and bend the knees, arching back, moving again through our spinal waves. If your arms are tired, try to stay with it. We are building so much strength here. It will get easier and easier every time you do this movement, every time you do this class, so stick with it. 2 more rounds, rounding forward and arching back. And last time, inhale to round forward, and with the exhale we're sending the hips back, returning to our downward facing dog. Now with the next inhale, sweep the right leg up, 3-legged dog, bend the right knee, open the hip, and let's flip our dog. So step the right foot behind the left leg, lift the right arm up and over, opening the chest, inhale in. With the exhale, let's come into a side plank and wrap the right leg around the left, finding an eagle wrap with the legs and sending the hips low, so bend the knees deeply. Inhale and exhale, step the right foot to the front of the mat, lower the left knee down, coming into our Vinyasa, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling, softening the shoulders down. Full inhale. And exhale, lower the palms down into the mat, tuck the left toes and step the left foot forward, meeting the right. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold forward, bringing the forehead to your shins. Inhale, let's rise all the way up, high mountain. And exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhale, reach up, palms to touch. Exhale, folding forward. You can always bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And exhale, step the right foot all the way back. Lower the right knee down, untuck the toes, and reach your arms up. Vinyasa. Left knee is on top of the left ankle. Deep breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale here. Exhale to plant the palms, tuck the right toes, and sweep the left leg all the way up and back, coming into our 3-legged dog. Bend the left knee, opening the hip, and then step the left foot to the outside of the right leg, coming into our wild thing, sweeping the left arm back, open the chest. And from here we're going to move into our side plank, finding the eagle wrap with the legs. So wrap the left leg around the right, bending the knees deeply, and then unwrap the legs and step the left foot to the front of the mat, lowering the right knee down, untuck your toes and reach your arms up, back in our Vinyasa. Inhale in, and exhale, plant the palms and step the right foot to the front, halfway lift. Inhale, exhale to fold, bring the forehead towards the shins. Inhale, let's rise up, high mountain, and exhale, hands to heart. And again, inhale, reach up, find length. Exhale, forward fold, forehead towards the shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left foot back, lowering the left knee down, untuck the toes, and reach your arms up, Vinyasa. Take a full breath in here. And with the exhale, plant the palms, tuck the left toes and sweep the right leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, open the hip, and step the right foot behind the left leg, flipping your dog for wild thing. And from here, moving into our side plank with the eagle wrap. So wrap the right leg around the left, bend your knees, and then step the right foot to the front of the mat. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, Vinyasa. Exhale, plant the palms, tuck the left toes, and step the left foot forward. Halfway lift, inhale, and exhale to fold. Inhale, rising up, high mountain, and exhale, hands to heart. And one last time, let's reach up, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift, finding length. And exhale, plant the palms, step the right foot back. Lower the knee down, reach your arms up, full breath in, and full breath out. Plant the palms and sweep the left leg all the way up, opening the hip. Flip your dog, stepping the left foot behind the right leg, opening the chest, wild thing. Inhale here. And with the exhale, let's move into our side plank with the eagle wrap, left leg around the right. Bend the knees, sitting the hips low, and then stepping the left foot to the front of the mat, lowering the right knee down. Inhale, Vinyasa, and exhale, plant your palms and step the right foot forward. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, rise up, high mountain, and exhale, hands to heart. Bend your knees and then sweep your arms up for chair pose, Utkatasana, making sure you can still see your big toes. Maybe sitting a little bit lower. Try to hug the belly button in, so no arch in the lower spine. Maybe sitting a little lower. One more full breath in. And exhale, fold forward, straighten your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step both feet back, coming into our high plank. Let's do a push-up, so bend your elbows and press back up. And now Chaturanga, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Draw your shoulders back, open the chest. And exhale, rolling over the feet, downward facing dog. And we'll keep flowing. Inhale, reach the right leg up, bend the knee. Flip your dog, so step the right foot behind the left leg, opening the chest. And from here, we're going to move into our fallen triangle. So bring the right palm down and sweep the right leg underneath the left, opening the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the left palm back down and reach the right leg up, three-legged dog. And then step the right foot between your hands, coming into a high lunge, but keeping the fingertips down in the mat. Maybe hovering the fingers. And then finding your balance and reaching the arms back like wings, finding length from your heel all the way through the fingertips into the shoulders. And inhale, reaching the arms up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, lean forward, reach your arms back, keeping your balance. Inhale, high crescent. And exhale, sweeping the arms back like wings. Finding our flow here with the inhale, reaching up. And exhale, sweeping back, leaning the chest forward. One more time, inhale, reach up, high crescent. And with the exhale, twist to your right. So reach the right arm back, left arm in front. Maybe you can bring your gaze back to the right fingertips. Maybe twisting a little bit deeper. And then slowly bring the left palm down into the mat, reaching the right arm up. Option here to come onto the fingertips of the left hand, or maybe even hovering the left hand in our easy twist. Right leg is strong. And then bring the right palm down, coming into our pyramid pose. So step the left foot in a 45-degree angle, flat into the mat, and fold over the right leg, releasing here for a moment. Trying to keep the hips squared, so draw the left hip forward, right hip back. And then re-bend the right knee and lift your left leg up, coming into a warrior 3. I need to hold on to something because I had an injury, but if you can, then maybe bring your hands in front of the heart. And from here we're gonna find our curtsy squat. So bend the right knee and bring the left knee behind the right. Inhale. Exhale, re-straighten the left leg, warrior 3. Inhale to bend, curtsy squat. I know these are so tough. Exhale, straighten, warrior 3. And one last time, inhale to bend, curtsy. And exhale, warrior 3. And from here, step the left foot all the way back, coming back into a low lunge. And then press into your palms to sweep the right leg all the way up and back, bending the knee, flipping the dog. So step the right foot behind the left leg, open the chest, inhale. Exhale, fall in triangle, right palm down, right leg sweeps underneath the left, open the chest. And then plant the left palm down and come into a 3-legged plank, bending the elbows and pushing back up. And again, bending the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, rolling over the feet. Downward facing dog. So strong. Let's move on. Inhale, lift the left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip to flip your dog, stepping the left foot behind the right leg, open the chest, and then plant the left palm down and thread the left leg underneath the right, reaching the right arm up for our fallen triangle. Inhale. And exhale, plant the right palm back down, sweeping the left leg up. And step the left foot between the palms, coming high onto the fingertips and finding our stability here, maybe even hovering the fingertips. And then reach your arms back like wings, finding length through your whole body here from the crown of your head into your right foot. And with the next inhale, reach your arms up, high crescent lunge. And exhale, sweep your arms back like wings. Finding your flow here. Inhale, reaching the arms up, high crescent. Exhale, reach your arms back, lean forward. One more time, inhale to reach up. And exhale, sweeping the arms back. Last time to come up into our high crescent lunge, moving right away into our twist to the left. So right arm forward, left arm back, maybe bringing your gaze back to your left fingertips, trying to keep your balance here. And then place the right palm down into the mat, left arm reaches up, easy twist, coming onto the right fingertips, maybe hovering the right hand off the mat. And then bring the left palm down and step the right foot in, pyramid pose, folding over the left leg, stretching into our left hamstring, releasing here for a moment. And then rebend your left knee and sweep the right leg up for our warrior 3, hands in front of the heart. Let's move into our curtsy squats from here. So bend the left knee and bring the right knee behind the left. And exhale, re-straighten the right leg, warrior 3. Inhale to bend and lower. And exhale to lift. 3 more, try to stay with it. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. And last 2, we can do it. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And last 1. Bend your knee and exhale, straighten the leg and then step the right foot back, bring the palms down and let's flip our dog right away. So step the left foot behind the right, open the chest, and from here fallen triangle, left palm down, left leg underneath the right, and then come into your 3-legged plank. So the left leg is lifted, push up and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, rolling over the feet, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Bring your gaze between the hands, bring your feet together and then hop towards the front of the mat, crossing the ankles to bring the sit bones down into the mat. lying all the way down onto the spine for a little touch of core. We'll start with some bicycle curls. So interlace the hands behind your head and then touch your right elbow to your left knee and switch. Extending the opposite leg straight while the other knee is bent and moving from side to side here, working on our obliques. Let's do a couple of more here, really engaging the core and really trying to twist deeply. So drawing the elbow to the opposite knee, stay with it. We're gonna do about 20 more, so go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, almost done, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1, and we are done with these. We're gonna move straight to the next one. Straighten your legs all the way up towards the ceiling. Plant your palms next to your hips down into the mat, and then start to peel the hips off the mat. So lifting the hips slightly up, trying to use as little momentum as possible here. So really using the core here to lift the hips up and off the mat. Let's do 3 more like that. Last 2. 1 more. And now interlace your hands behind your head and we'll add a curl of the chest. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift up. Inhale, lower, exhale, hips up, chest up. Inhale, lower, exhale to lift. Last 4 and 3. Stay with it. Last 2 and last 1. Lifting up. And release the head down. Keep the legs lifted and start to scissor your legs, lowering the legs further down to the mat and lifting them back up while scissoring them. So we're lowering and lifting, really nice. Keep scissoring the legs, lowering them further away and then walking them back up. Let's do this 3 more times. So lowering the legs and lifting them. 2 more, lifting back up, and last time scissoring low, and then bring the legs up. Last thing we're gonna do here is keeping the legs straight and lowering them as far as we can keep the lower spine on the mat, and inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, lower your legs, keeping the lower spine down in the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale, slowly lower the legs. Inhale, lifting back up. And exhale to lower. Last 5. Trying to keep the whole spine in the mat. Lowering for 4. And 3. Last 2. I hope you feel your core burning. And last 1. Lower your legs. And inhale to lift, bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest. And then grab your thighs and start to rock up, coming into our Shavasana boat pose, balancing on the sit bones. So really try to sit in front of your sit bones. Shins either parallel to your mat with your hands behind the thighs or arms long in front, or straightening the legs straight. So find your version here, and then we're gonna tip the right toes down into the mat, lift back up, left toes down, right and left. So switching the toes, tapping them on the mat. If you have your legs straight, then you can bring your heel down into the mat, keeping the legs straight. If you have the knees bent, then we just tap the toes. Last 3, tapping here. Last 2, stay with it. Last 1, tip both toes down and then straighten the legs. Tip your toes and straighten fully. Inhale to tap, exhale to straighten. We'll do 3 more like that. Stay with it. Last 2, straighten fully. And last 1. And release, cross your ankles, roll over your knees. We did it, so good. And move back into your downward facing dog, so lifting the hips up high. Now right leg sweeps up, three-legged dog, and then bring the right shin down into the mat, setting up for our sleeping pigeon. So we'll wind it down from here and we'll do some nice and slow stretches, extending the left leg long behind, and then squaring off your hips, coming high onto the fingertips. Lift your chest, inhale, and with the exhale, folding over that right shin, melting the upper body down, bringing the forehead down into the mat, and starting to fully surrender to the stretch, starting to let go of any effort and inviting softness and ease, focusing on your breath and on all the sensations you can feel in your outer right hip. Let's slowly start to make our way out of the pose. Tuck the left toes and step the right foot back into our down dog, maybe just pedaling it out a little bit. And then sweep the left leg up and bring the left shin forward and down for our sleeping pigeon on the left side. Right leg extends long behind. Come onto your fingertips to lift the chest up. Inhale. And exhale, fold over your left shin, bring your forehead down into the mat or onto your palms, and start to surrender into the pose, into the stretch, softening any tension and slowing down your breath. Let's start to come out of the pose, lifting back up and just rolling onto the outer left hip from here and extending the legs long in front. Keep the left leg straight and place the right foot onto the outside of the left leg. Right fingertips behind the spine into the mat. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And with the exhale, we're gonna hook the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh, bringing the gaze over the right shoulder for our seated spinal twist. Finding length with every inhale in and twisting a little bit deeper with every exhale out. Last breath in and exhale, counter twist over to the left, so bringing the hands to the left. And then switching it out, right leg straight, left foot to the outside of the right thigh, left fingertips behind you into the mat. Inhale, reaching the right arm up. And exhale, hook the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Bring your gaze over the left shoulder. And again, trying to think of length up with every breath in. And finding more depth, twisting deeper to the left with every breath out. One more inhale in here. And with the next exhale, we're going to find our counter twist over to the right and come back to center. Straighten your legs out long in front and then find a C curve in your spine, lengthening the arms and starting to round back, rolling down into the mat vertebrae by vertebrae. Pausing for a breath, inhale. And exhale all the way down into the mat. Bend your knees, grab the outsides of your feet for happy baby. Soles of the feet facing up towards the ceiling. Maybe gently rocking from side to side. Here you can straighten one leg and the other. Maybe straightening both legs at the same time. One more breath in. And exhale, bend the knees, hug them into your chest. Wrap your forearms around the shins, forehead to your knees. Last breath in here. And exhale, release. Coming to our final resting pose, Shavasana. Extending the legs wide, arms wide. Slight tug to your chin to find length in your neck. Starting to let go of any effort, letting go of any restrictions through the breath. Feeling the whole body melt down and relax. And start to bring your awareness to your third eye point between your eyebrows. And imagine a soft and warm light shining from that point, softening the forehead, the eyelids, the eyebrows, that whole area. And from there spreading into the whole rest of your body, relaxing every single muscle and allowing the body and the mind to seize in all the benefits from our practice. Let's slowly start to bring some movement back into the body. Reaching the arms up above the head, finding a full body stretch. And then bend your knees and in your own time roll onto your right side using the right arm as a pillow for your head. Taking a moment here to thank your body for the practice and for being so healthy. And with the eyes still closed, press into your left palm to come back up to an easy cross-legged seat. Let's bring the hands in front of the heart and lift the hands up to your third eye point between the eyebrows for clear and kind thoughts. Lower your hands in front of the lips to speak kind words. And bring your hands back to heart center to feel and give love and kindness. Thank you so much for choosing to practice with me. I am so grateful to have you here and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions or feedback in the comments. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you will always see when I have a new video up. And I can't wait to practice with you again, hopefully soon. If you have the time, then try any of my other videos. Maybe you want to move a little bit deeper into your hips, then you can do this hip stretching video. And I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.